Hi guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. As you can see, I am in the process of putting my mic on so that you guys won't get any form of a static on the show. Now, what are you all doing out there today? In New York City, we are having terrible weather. We're having snow outside. However, I am inside and it's warm, the heat is on, and we're having a beautiful day talking to you guys. Now, guys, our topic today is one that you might think you actually know about, but in all fairness, we do not spend the time to know exactly why we use these two on the skin. Why do we use rose water? Why do we use lavender on the skin? What are the benefits of using lavender water and rose water? Now, is rose water or lavender water good for you, or is it not when it comes on to skincare? Today, I'm going to be here to go a little deeper into explaining to you the benefits of using rose water and lavender water on your skin, and guess what? And also in your hair. Now, growing up, my mother used rose water. Rose water is something that most people have around. There's always rose water, but never ever lavender water. Now, over the years, I discovered lavender water. And if you don't know, lavender is one of my favorite fragrance. Guys, I'm wearing my shirt today. I think it's coming across backwards. Khichibeauty, we have merchandise, so you can go and check my merchandise out. I think they're going to list some of them on the here, and we're coming up with some wonderful design. Okay, all right, rose water, lavender water. Now, guys, you might see your grandmother using lavender water or rose water. You come, you use it, you don't even know why you're using it. Well, today, as I said earlier, I'm going to tell you why you need to have a bit of a rose water at home and a bit of a lavender water. And as I was getting distracted with the t-shirt, with the hoodie, lavender water is not something that I was familiar with growing up. However, over the course of the years, I discovered lavender water, and it's a wonderful water. I'm so loving lavender water. I have lavender water all over because I like to use it on my skin. Lavender water has anti-inflammatory properties, antiseptic properties. It's calming. It can be used in a wide variety of your facial, okay? Now, rose water on the other hand is basically the same. It's just that lavender water is more common. Rose water is more based on just, the skin and, the boosting your collagen and doing all of that wonderful goodness. Now, let's take a little bit of time to talk about the process of making rose water and lavender water. All it is, they are using petals. For the rose water, they're using petals, and they're doing a form of a distillation. They're steaming. Some people could make their rose water at home. They steam it. I'm not telling you to go and try if you don't know. If you want to make your own rose water, just research it so you get the right technique of making the rose water. They steam it, they put it through a distillation process, and then they set it aside for a couple weeks, and there you have the fermented version, and then they had the chemical and stuff like that to create the rose water. However, you can find natural organic rose water out there, and those are the ones that you really need for your skin. The same thing with the lavender water. They go through the process, mostly the dry lavender petals, flowers, and they steam that and do the same thing with it, set it aside, let it ferment, and then you get lavender water. Now, what is rose water good for? Is it just your grandmother that need to use rose water? Absolutely no. Everyone at a young age, you could start using rose water as soon as you hit your teen. And why do you want to use rose water when you eat your teen? Because rose water is great for acne. If you struggle with acne and your tender skin is not yet ready for all these wonderful goodness that they have out there for your skin, and also some of those acne solution and acne creams and stuff might be a little too harsh for you, you can use the rose water on the skin. What the rose water is going to do, it's going to clean those pores. It's antiseptic and it's anti-inflammatory. So all that pus and stuff that you have going on with your acne, it's going to keep it in control. And it is also going to get rid of the spots and blemishes from your acne scars. A little rose water goes a long way on the skin. Hi guys, let me come on the chat and see who is on. I know I start off a little shaky, and that is why you always need to be prepared, because when you're running late, you just come in and you're, like, oh, I'm late. Yeah, that's what happened with me today. But being late wasn't because I wasn't prepared for the show. I was late because I was doing other work and not taking a look at the time. My loving, hi, I'm from Sweden. And we also have Tanya Sutherland. Where can I buy organic rose water and lavender water? And we're going to get right into that, because as soon as the video is done, I'm going to list some links below where you can get these wonderful goodness to buy. Sandra Franklin, I from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Nice and sunny. Wow. All right, so guys, back to our topic, which is why we need to be using rose water and lavender. Now I'm talking about the rose water first. Okay, now rose water is great for your skin if you're in your 20s upwards. How are you going to use the rose water on your skin? You use it as a teen because you get rid of the acne skin and it helps to smooth the skin. In your 20s, you're going to be using rose water mostly as a facial toner. Your skin needs to drink all of that goodness up, all of that antioxidants that is in the rose water. If you use the rose water on your skin as a facial toner, just plain pure rose water in your 20s going on to your 30s, you cleanse your face and you're going to use your wonderful, those little teenage stuff that people tend to use in their 20s. They want to do all no name calling, these, a lot of things for that age out there. Along with all those wonderful goodness, make sure wash your face. Once you wash your face at night, the first thing you're going to apply to the skin is rose water, fresh, pure rose water. Use a cotton ball or get a spray bottle and spray it on the skin. It is gonna help to keep that skin young, fresh, and just radiant and glowing. In your 20s, rose water, if you have nothing else to use on the skin, go ahead and just use your rose water. Clean your skin and spray it on and leave it. You can also use the rose water as a facial mask in your 20s. Soak up that facial mask sheet, put it over your face, leave it on your face for about 20 to 30 minutes, and it's gonna hydrate the skin. In the summer times, guys, when it's really, really hot, if you're living in a warm country, use up your rose water. Put it in your refrigerator, let it chill a little, and just spritz it on the face. Hydrates the face, penetrate deep into those pores, and have your face just radiant and glowing. Now, when it comes on to rose water, 30 and upwards, we're going to change the whole composition of the rose water, and we're going to turn that into some anti-aging stuff. So use it as a teenager, use it in your 20s, but now you're going to take it to another level. What are we going to be doing with this rose water in our 30s? Anti-aging. We're now going to mix that rose water with a lot of other goodness. One of my favorite things to mix that rose water with is some green tea. And green tea is loaded with antioxidant. And as we all know, what are we doing with the green tea and the rose water? We're getting rid of wrinkles and fine lines. We are boosting the collagen production. We are looking for glowing skin. We're looking for younger, fresher looking skin. Rose water with green tea. You're going to brew that green tea, make it strong, half and half rose water, half green tea, mix that together, shake that thing up, spray it on your face. Wipe your face with it, put it below your facial serum, use it as a facial toner. Wonderful, wonderful anti-aging facial toner, rose water and green tea. Now here it comes, guys. You can actually use that rose water in a facial serum. You're going to get some aloe vera gel, and for the serum I suggest you use the store-bought organic aloe vera gel. You're going to take a tablespoon of that aloe vera gel, a little bit, probably about a teaspoon of that rose water. You're going to add some olive oil, some coconut oil, or whichever you choose, and a little bit of vitamin E, a little bit of vegetable glycerine, and there you have your wonderful facial serum. Top it up, anti-aging facial serum. Now, this one you might want to eat me on, but don't eat me. If you cannot find all of that goodness, the store-bought aloe vera gel, and you like your Vaseline, you believe in your Vaseline, take some Vaseline, put some aloe vera gel in it, whip some rose water in that, blend it up with a little bit of coconut oil, and use it on the neck and décolleté area to actually give that face, that neck, a lift. Just massage it in an upward strokes on the neck. It's gonna clean that neck and décolleté area up. Don't want to use Vaseline, reach for some shea butter or some good old cocoa butter. Mix those in with your rose water. Now the rose water is going to be the only water in it. So if you have shea butter and you have a beater, put the rose water in it and use that blender and just blend it, and it's going to get light and fluffy. Use it all over your body. So there's no excuse not to use rose water, and there is no excuse why you should have your skin looking dry. We're talking about getting on in the 50s upwards now. Dry skin. Your skin now start to lose a lot of the moisture because of aging. You need some plain old rose water. So we're going back to basic in your teens, but guess what? Now that you're older, you're going to be using the rose water to moisturize the skin. And you're going to do the same as you were doing as a teen. You're just going to wash your face and you're going to spritz that good old rose water on the skin, and then you're going to apply your facial serum over that, and then you're going to apply your facial moisturizer on top of that, and that is when you start to suffer from dry skin. If you suffer from dry skin at a younger age, then definitely reach for that rose water. Very, very versatile, very, very versatile, very good for the skin. Old remedy, but very effective and very, very reasonable price. Very, very reasonable price. Oh, I'm not going to use the word cheap because nothing is cheap these days, but make rose water your best friend. I have a lot of recipe that I use rose water in, and when the show is over, guys, just, think about what I'm saying and just go and research it for yourself. You're going to get deeper into the reason why we use rose water and the reason why you need to use rose water on the skin, the reason why you should have rose water in your skincare collection. Okay? Pam, okay, I just missed that. Pam, could you please show the potato and egg again? All right, if you want to find that video, you need to just go on my channel page or just go in Google, put the word potato egg Khichibeauty, and the video will come up. I'm a Ramlal. I'm 46 years old. How do you get fine lines and wrinkles and tightening the skin? You can tighten the skin, fine lines and wrinkles using rose water. That recipe I just gave with the rose water and the green tea, those two, just add a little bit of aloe vera to that and use that on your skin to tighten that skin, to boost that collagen production, to get rid of the wrinkles and the fine lines. Guys, if you find that you have a lot of under eyes, wrinkles, dark circles, you can use the rose water along with my favorite parsley juice. Someone was telling me the other day that, whoa, it takes forever to get the parsley juice. And I do understand that. So wash your parsley leaves, put it in your blender and pour the rose water and the green tea on that. After you brew the green tea and blend that, strain it off and use that under your eyes. It is gonna work wonderful for those wrinkles. It's gonna get rid of the dark under eye circles, and it's basically gonna open that eyes. It's gonna give your eye area that young appearance that you need. A lot of people do not know that the eyes tend to age people, so you need to take care of that area, and you can do that by using the rose water mixed with other things, or you can just use the plain old rose water on the skin. All right, guys, so that is what we're having on rose water, since I have to move on to talking about the lavender water. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. I bet some of you wasn't thinking about rose water. Rose water is one water that we take for granted. Like, granny used rose water, my mama used rose water. No good. But guess what? Check out a lot of your wonderful facial stuff that you get from the store. Always make sure to read the ingredient panel, and you're going to be pleasantly surprised at how many of these do have a bit of a rose water in it, and they do have it in it for a reason. And the reason is it do hydrates the skin, it do refresh the skin, it do help with acne prone skin, it do have to boost the collagen production in the skin, and it also help to, you know, freshen that skin up. It help to give you that glow you so desire. If you have vegetable glycerine, a teaspoon of vegetable glycerine with a half a teaspoon of rose water, blend that together. If you do not wear any form of a makeup on the skin when you're going out, rub that over your skin, clean skin, and you're gonna have that awesome glow serum, awesome glow to the skin just by using those two ingredients. Okay, guys, so let me see who is on the chat. If you're liking the show today, we're talking about old remedies, lavender water and rose water that you have in your house. We find rose water in soaps and linen spray and household diffuser and stuff like that. But when it comes onto the skin, it works even more wonders from your skin than all that wonderful fragrance around the house. Okay, all right, so let me see. If you're liking the video, guys, give it a thumbs up. What do you think a lot? You're so amazing. Love you a lot. Thank you. And that is from Rabia. Okay, we also, hi Sandra, where can I find rose water? I'm going to list it when I'm done, but your favorite place, if you, like you, Sandra, definitely Amazon have a lot. And all of these wonderful stores, their pharmacies and stuff like that do carry rose water, okay? All right, so you should be able to find rose water in most places. Afria Dairy, I have dark circle. Please tell me what to do to reduce them. And I just gave you a wonderful remedy. And we have Danny Orozco. I love you, and I love you right back, Danny. Okay, guys, we are moving on to the next and that is the lavender water. And from my research and stuff like that, I know a lot of people is not familiar with lavender water. If you're living like in Europe and stuff like that, you tend to use more lavender than in the States, on the islands and stuff like that, because it is more available there. However, if you can get your hands, and I'm going to put some link below, on this wonderful lavender water, you are gonna be so amazed and so impressed with it. We're gonna start from our hair. Lavender water is great for the hair. It's great for dry scalp. It's great for the hair follicles. It's also great for hair growth, and it gives the hair a wonderful fragrance. So use up your lavender water in your hair. You can also spritz your hair with lavender water. You can also mix some aloe vera. You can mix some castor oil with that lavender water. Spread it on your hair, especially if you find that your hair is thinning. Castor oil with some lavender water, saturate the hair with it, put it under a steam cap and walk around with it for about 30 minutes. Do that at least once per week. It's definitely gonna strengthen that hair follicles and prevent your hair from falling once you do it on a regular. Now, lavender water, here it comes, guys. And I really have to write this down because there's so many things about lavender water you need to know. Lavender water is good for acne, just as rose water. Lavender water do have the same antiseptic and anti-inflammatory properties. Lavender water is great for stress. If you find yourself stressing, get yourself some lavender water, sniff it, or just put it in a diffuser, have it, circulate in the hair, in your home or wherever you are at, and it's going to help to calm you down, okay? Now, I like to use the lavender water in my diffuser. Whenever I go to the bathroom, I like to smell that lavender water, so I just inhale, and it really do calm down. Get some lavender water, put it in a spray bottle, spritz it on your pillow, and once you do that, go to sleep. You're going to have a good night rest. The lavender water, as I said, it calming, it helps to relax the mind, and if you just inhale it and just absorb all of that, it's going to do wonders for you. Back to the skin with lavender water. Lavender water is great for the aging skin, all right? Yes, it is. It's not only for therapeutic things, it's good for the skin also. And a lot of you guys do not know that lavender water is a wonderful anti-aging water. How are you going to use lavender water on your skin for anti-aging purposes? You're going to use it just the way you use the rose water. You're going to wash your face and you're going to spritz it with that lavender water. Now we're going to take it up a notch. That same lavender water is great when you had green tea to it, okay? And the green tea and the lavender water is going to do wonders for the aging skin. But here it comes, and this is my personal recipe. The star anise and the lavender water, mix that together. Use it as a facial toner. Use that as a skin tightener, okay? Skin tightener. And if you have not yet tried the star anise, guys, if you can find it wherever you are, give it a go. I actually have a few recipes on my channel using the star anise to make facial toner, anti-aging facial toner. I always have that in my fridge because I basically swear by the star anise. If you find your skin looking dull, if you find your jaw dropping, you were worrying about something all week, you find that you're having the wrinkles, the laugh lines getting a little deep, your under eyes is looking a little worrisome, guess what? Your star anise, mix that with some lavender water, spritz that on your face just before you go to bed at night. Up on the rising in the morning, do some wonderful facial exercise or facial massages. And I have a video coming either tomorrow morning with some awesome facial massages. Use that lavender water with the star anise, and it definitely within a few weeks you're going to see great difference to your skin, younger looking skin, fresher looking skin, and radiant. The all remedies, lavender water and rose water, we're talking about something we take for granted, something our grandparents use, and something that we think that it's just there for and we're missing the boat because it's great for the skin, is very affordable, and anyone could get their hands on it. Now, when it comes on to lavender water, here comes a good one: circulation. If you're having circulation issues, definitely reach for some lavender water. You can pat your lavender water in your arms, arthritis and all of these kind of stuff that goes on, your legs, and here it comes, varicose veins. If you suffer from varicose veins, spider veins, lavender water, massage it on the veins. Do not press or gentle massage the lavender water on the veins, on your body, wherever you're having a circulation problem. Do this every day for at least 5 minutes and give it a while to work. Before you know it, you're going to be totally surprised as how well it helps to shrink those veins and also to help with the circulation. Whatever you're applying it, always do it in a circular motion. Okay, guys, now eczema. Eczema. I suffer from with eczema when I was a child. And guess what, guys? Lavender water. Antiseptic, anti-inflammatory. It is great. A lot of people tend to ask me, oh, what can I use for my eczema, my psoriasis? Get yourself some lavender water and wash your face and spritz it on or pat it on or put on a facial mask, soak it up with it, and there you have your eczema treatment. It's an old remedy, but it is a tested remedy that has proven to work wonders. And here's another wonderful and another amazing thing about lavender water is that it could help to eliminate scars, spots, and blemishes on the skin. If you use a lot of lavender water on your skin on a regular, it's gonna help to fade the scars. Now, whatever you have that you're using to get rid of your scars, you could actually tip a little bit of the lavender water in it. If you have, back to our aloe vera gel, and aloe vera gel is one natural remedy that is great for fading scar. You have to use it on a regular and it's gonna work. Now mix that aloe vera gel with the lavender water, use it on your scars, and it's gonna slowly fade the scars, and that is a no joke. You can also choose to mix some turmeric powder. Pour some lavender water in it, mix it up, use it as a paste on your skin. A facial mask is gonna help to clear that skin from the spots and the blemishes. Okay, guys, so I have covered many ways in which you can use. I have a recipe that, okay, I just saw it. There's some the last final recipe that I have where I'm gonna use the 2 ingredients together. And this one is for everyone. Anyone can use this, regardless of your skin type. However, I'm telling you, still, whatever you use, just to patch test. Here it comes, guys. A wonderful, natural, homemade facial toner that is great for most skin type is mixing a 1/4 cup of lavender water, a 1/4 cup of rose water, and here is the big one, a 1/4 cup of mint leaves. Shake that up. You want to take that up another notch? Then when you're drawing the mint leaf, just add some green tea to that. So you mix the mint leaf with the green tea, the same water, which is equal to 1/4 cup. Shake that baby up. If you want it to have a long shelf life, tip a little bit of a vegetable glycerine in it and a little bit of a vitamin E. Shake it up. Use that, guess where? All over your body. All over your body is gonna hydrate the skin. It's just gonna rejuvenate you. That fragrance is so awesome, guys. If you're feeling down, just using that on your skin to massage the skin is gonna just uplift you. And anyone can use that. You can get fresh mint. Fresh mint is best. You boil that fresh mint, let it dry down, make it strong. Drop the green tea in it, and then after that is cooled, then you add the lavender water and the rose water to that. If you don't have lavender water, you could go ahead and use just the rose water. If you have both, use both. If you have one or the other, then that is what you use for a younger looking skin. So do not step over the lavender or the rose water because it has been around. There is a reason why these 2 water been around for centuries. Your granny, your great granny, all these people use it. It is still around because it works, it do wonders for your skin, and we need to start back using these awesome natural remedies on the skin for great, fresh, young, plump, firm looking skin. So guys, that is what I have to say about these two, and I'm gonna put the link below, and run and get yourself some. Oh, a very important thing, someone asked me recently, is the rose water that you use for baking the same as the one for the skin? Absolutely no. The one for baking, I think they had a little bit of a sugar or cornstarch, not cornstarch, corn syrup or something. So make sure when you're buying, make sure don't use the rose water for the cakes and stuff like that. Go to the pharmacy and get the pure rose water. Okay? All right. So as I said, the baking one, it's mixed with other things. Read the label and make sure it's pure rose water and pure lavender water. Okay, guys, I talk so much, but guess what, guys? And most people probably don't know this. Did you know that the lavender leaves, the flowers, is great in your culinary stuff? Okay. Now, for me, I like to use that lavender, and I have a whole set here I bought. I mix it with that Italian seasoning, and I sprinkle it over my salad. Now, if you are cooking and you have like your beef, like your, I don't eat meat, but I'm telling you what you could do with it. All right, you roast in that steak, sprinkle a little bit of the lavender petal over it. Make sure you bought food grade lavender flowers now. Okay, food grade, it have to say food grade. This is the only one we're doing for the food grade, and it's the petal. It's just a little away from the, you know, the facial stuff. Now sprinkle that on your pot roast, and it's gonna take it up a notch. When you're mixing, if you make your own salad dressing, tip a little bit of the lavender flowers in it, whip it up. It's going to give it a different taste, but it's going to taste like gourmet, like you've been in the kitchen just slaving and like you really know what you're doing. Okay, so do that for yourself. And also, guys, you don't have lavender water, buy the dry lavender and boil it, steam it, low flame. All right, and after you steam it, you just let it cool and you use it just like the store-bought one. There's no preservative in that, however, so you're going to use it up in 7 days. So don't make a big pot that you think gonna last you for months and months unless you know how to preserve it. Water, you use it up in 7 days. Make a fresh bath each week. Now, what is gonna happen when you're making it? It's gonna just fragrant the entire house. Okay, guys? So don't be afraid to use it. With the rose water, I didn't tell you to go and buy and do the rose water because we have a lot of things to consider with the chemical, blah, 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 blah. But if you can get the rose water petal to buy, food grade, rose petal, then you can do the same for yourself. Now, if you live in the country and you have a little rose tree outside and you know you don't have no chemical on it, you never put no farmer for fertilizer on it, it have been there for years. When it grow, guess when the flowers come, guess what? Pick it. You don't have to wait for it to dry and steam it just the same. So you don't have to worry. There you have your rose water. Cover it for about 20 minutes, low flame, and then you take it, you let it cool, and you put it in your fridge. All right, so easy peasy way of making your own rose water if you have the natural stuff going on. Okay, guys, my time is up, and this is a new series, guys. Tell me if you're liking it. We are gonna be talking about skincare on a whole, stuff we use on your face. We're gonna do store-bought, we're gonna mix it in with the natural stuff, and we're just gonna have fun talking about stuff you should use on your skin, what is going on in the skincare world. If you're liking this series, guys, give the video a thumbs up, comment. What are your thoughts? Do you use rose water or lavender water? And if you do, what is it that you use it for? Leave your comments because it's very important. I need your feedback to know how well we are doing. Merchandise guide, Khichi Beauty t-shirt. Now, it's weird for me to be wearing a t-shirt with my own face on it, okay? However, it's me, and we have some new design coming up, so don't, shy away from getting yourself one of these. And I'm also having some that you can wear in the warm countries. So when you're done, you check out Khichibeauty merchandise. I love you guys, and thanks for watching our series, Let's Talk Skincare with Khichibeauty. Remember, this is a total different series from the Sunday Chit Chat. On the Sunday Chit Chat, guys, I'll take more of your comments. I'll answer more questions, and that's the reason why this one has been dropped in. The Sunday show is now going to be dedicated to you guys, while the Friday show, I'm going to be doing most of the talking. Okay, so if you asked a question just now and you didn't get it, I'm just trying for it not to be as the Sunday show. The Sunday show is where, you could talk, interact, and all of that. I hope that you're liking the show. As I said, if you like the show and you want this series to continue, give the video a thumbs up. Come back when the video is posted and look for the links for the rose water and the lavender water. If you can afford to buy it, it's very reasonable price. If not, and you live somewhere where you have it growing, then make your own. I love you guys, and I'll see you next week, Friday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another in our series, Let's Talk Skincare with Khichibeauty. Next week, I have a very big surprise for you guys, because this one is going to blow you guys away. Anyway, I'm not going to give it away because I want you to come back next week. If you like the show, if you want me to continue with the Let's Talk Skincare with Khichibeauty, comment below, give the video a thumbs up before you leave, share the video on your social media, just tell people about the show. And if you have an idea for this show, if you know of, let's say, an oil that I don't talk about on the show, it works, just drop me an email and I'll do my research and then we'll talk about it. Okay, guys, so your contribution to the show is very important. Your feedback is very important. So don't be afraid to say it as it is, what you like, what you didn't like about the show. It's new and I need your feedback to go on. I love you guys, and I'll see you. If you watch the Sunday show, I'll see you on Sunday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Sunday Chit Chat with Khichibeauty. If not, and you can only watch the Let's Talk Skincare with Khichibeauty, then I'll see you next Friday for another in our series, Let's Talk Skincare with Khichibeauty. Have a wonderful weekend, guys. Go out and try something new on your face. Get some rose water, get some lavender water, do a facial mask, do a facial scrub. Just do something for you, because guess what? If you don't take care of you, no one is going to do it for you but you. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye. Love yourself and love your family. Bye.